If you grew up watching TV in the 1960s, you probably remember the Tarzan series from 1966. The show starred Ron Ely as the jungle hero, taking on poachers, villains, and mysteries in thrilling adventures packed with action. But beyond him, the series also featured a memorable cast who brought to life tribal chiefs, British officers, inspectors, and even some surprise guest appearances from major stars of the era. Have you ever wondered where those actors are now? What happened to them after the show? Some went on to shine in film and television, others pursued different careers, and sadly, a few have already passed away, but all left behind an incredible legacy. So, grab a vine and hold on tight, because we're about to take a look at the before and after of the cast of the 1966 Tarzan series. Ron Ely was born in 1938 in Texas. Before becoming the man of the jungle, he had already taken on a few TV roles, and even appeared in the classic musical South Pacific. But everything changed in 1966 when he was chosen to play Tarzan, the iconic hero created by Edgar Rice Burroughs. Unlike the earlier versions, Ely's Tarzan spoke perfect English and acted as a modern protector of the African jungle, battling poachers, criminals, and helping those in need. One fun fact, Ron often refused to use stunt doubles. He performed many of the jumps, fights, and even dangerous dives himself. This gave his Tarzan an authentic feel, but it also led to some on-set accidents. He even carried scars as a reminder of those daring days. After the series ended in 1968, Ron Ely kept working as an actor, but he never landed another role as iconic as Tarzan. In 1975, he starred in Duck Savage, the Man of Bronze, based on another classic pulp hero. He also made guest appearances in several TV shows throughout the 70s and 80s, and later reinvented himself as the host of the Miss America pageant during the 1980s. Off-screen, Ron Ely devoted himself to family life and even tried his hand at writing, publishing adventure novels. In his later years, he stepped away from the spotlight and lived more privately. Ron Ely passed away in 2024 at the age of 86 due to heart disease. Manuel Padilla Jr. was born in 1955 in Los Angeles, California. Before becoming known worldwide as Tarzan's inseparable young companion, he appeared in popular shows like Dr. Killdeer, proving early on that he had the charisma to play clever and likable kids. In 1966, he was chosen to play Jai, the orphan boy who ends up being adopted by Tarzan. Unlike most child sidekicks of TV heroes, Jai wasn't just there for comic relief. He actually helped Tarzan in many adventures, often getting into trouble but winning fans over with his bravery and charm. His chemistry with Ron Ely was so strong that they almost felt like a real father and son duo. After Tarzan ended, Manuel kept working as a teen actor. He appeared in major films like the classic American Graffiti and even Scarface. He also made guest appearances in TV shows during the 70s, but he never landed another role as iconic as Jai. As an adult, Manuel chose to live a more private life, but he always remained beloved by Tarzan fans. Sadly, Manuel Padilla Jr. passed away in 2008 at just 52 years old after a battle with cancer. Julie Harris was born in 1925 in Michigan. Before venturing into the jungle alongside Tarzan, she was already one of the most respected actresses on both Broadway and in Hollywood. She won no fewer than 5 Tony Awards and received critical acclaim for films like The Member of the Wedding and the horror classic The Haunting. In the series, Julie played Charity Jones, a missionary and teacher devoted to bringing knowledge and hope to jungle communities. Her character stood out for being intelligent, strong-willed, and courageous, always adding a more human and sensitive contrast to Tarzan's action-packed adventures. After the series, Julie Harris went on to appear in major films, miniseries, and even hit soap operas like Knots Landing. Throughout her career, she collected more awards, including 3 Emmys and even a Grammy, making her one of the most celebrated artists of her generation. Julie passed away in 2013 at the age of 87 from heart failure. Nichelle Nichols was born in 1932 in Illinois. Before appearing in the jungle of Tarzan, she was already a versatile artist, a talented jazz singer, dancer, and actress. In the Tarzan series, she played Ruana, a brave young woman who appeared in special episodes of the show. Her character stood out because she wasn't just decorative. Ruana had a voice, attitude, and played an important role in the stories she was part of.
It was a preview of what Nichelle would later bring to her career: strong female characters at a time when that was still very rare. Right after Tarzan, Nichelle made television history as Lieutenant Uhura in Star Trek. This was groundbreaking, as she became one of the first Black women to have a major primetime role, representing leadership and intelligence. After Star Trek, Nichelle continued acting in the franchise's films and also worked with NASA, helping recruit women and minorities for the space program. She became a cultural icon, inspiring generations of fans. Nichelle Nichols passed away in 2022 at the age of 89 from heart failure.
Maurice Evans was born in 1801 in England. Long before appearing in Tarzan, he was already considered one of the greatest Shakespearean actors of the 20th century. He played classics such as Hamlet, Macbeth, and Richard II, and was widely admired for his powerful voice and commanding stage presence. In the Tarzan series, Evans played General Basil Bertram, a charismatic and somewhat eccentric British officer who appeared as an ally of the jungle hero. The character blended military discipline with refined humor, serving as an authority figure but always with that ironic touch only a British actor could deliver. After the series, Maurice Evans became iconic as Samantha's father in Bewitched and gained even more recognition for his role as Dr. Zaius in Planet of the Apes. His versatility made him a beloved figure to audiences, whether in serious roles or more comedic ones. Maurice Evans passed away in 1989 at the age of 87 from cancer. Diana Ross was born in 1944 in Detroit. Long before any connection with Tarzan, she was already a powerhouse in music as the lead singer of The Supremes. With hits like Stop in the Name of Love, Diana became a defining symbol of the 1960s. In the 1966 Tarzan series, Diana made a guest appearance in the episode The Convert, where she played a nun caught in the tensions of African tribes. Although brief, her presence brought charisma and sparkle, showing that she also had talent for the screen beyond music. After the series, Diana grew even bigger on the world stage. In 1970, she launched her solo career with hits like I'm Coming Out and shown in film as Billie Holiday in Lady Sings the Blues, a role that earned her an Academy Award nomination. She went on to record albums, tour worldwide, and inspire generations, remaining celebrated as one of the greatest divas in music history. When she appeared in Tarzan, Diana was only 22 years old. In 2025, she turns 81, still honored as a living legend.
Caillou was born in 1914 in Surrey, England. Before becoming an actor, he lived a life worthy of a movie. He served as a soldier in World War II, worked as a police officer, and even served as a spy. All that experience gave him an air of authority that followed him into Hollywood. In the early 1960s, he decided to pursue an artistic career, both acting and writing scripts for TV and film. In the series, he played Jason Flood, a recurring presence in the early episodes. He appeared as an experienced ally of Tarzan and Rao, often helping in tricky situations, frequently portrayed as a veteran reporter who acted as a bridge with the local communities. After the series, Caillou continued acting in several TV productions, but he also stood out as a writer. He wrote episodes for famous shows like Daktari, The Man from U.N.C.L.E., and even The $6 Million Man. As an author, he published dozens of adventure novels, some under the pen name Alex Webb. Caillou passed away in 2006 at the age of 91.
William Marshall was born in 1924 in Indiana and became known for his deep voice and commanding presence. Before appearing in Tarzan, he was already highly respected in theater, especially for his Shakespearean roles. In the series, Marshall played Colonel Takambi, an African military leader. His character was portrayed as ambitious and calculating, representing a real threat in some storylines. After Tarzan, William Marshall starred in the cult classic Blackula and its sequel Scream, Blackula Scream, bringing unexpected depth to a horror character that could have easily have been just a stereotype. He also appeared in popular shows such as Star Trek and The Jeffersons, and later dedicated himself to teaching the dramatic arts, inspiring new generations of performers. Marshall passed away in 2003 at the age of 78 due to complications from Alzheimer's disease. Woody Strode was born in 1914 in Los Angeles, California. Before becoming an actor, he was a professional football player. His impressive physique, combined with a natural charisma, opened Hollywood's doors for him. Woody started with small roles but soon earned recognition working with legendary directors like John Ford and Sergio Leone. In the Tarzan TV series, Woody played Chaka, a tribal chief who appeared in several episodes. He was portrayed as a strong, courageous, and respected leader who occasionally assisted Tarzan in fighting off intruders or protecting his people. After the series, Woody Strode continued his film career with prominent roles in westerns. He appeared in classics such as The Professionals, Once Upon a Time in the West, and The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. He became one of the most respected black actors of his generation, always remembered for his commanding presence and the dignity he brought to every role. Woody passed away in 1994 at the age of 80 from lung cancer. Rockne Tarkington was born in 1931 in Kansas. Before appearing in Tarzan, he had already made guest appearances in popular productions such as The Alfred Hitchcock Hour and The Man from U.N.C.L.E. In the Tarzan TV show, Rockne played Rao, a character who often appeared as an ally to the hero. He helped Tarzan face villains, protect local tribes, and keep order in the jungle. After his time on Tarzan, Rockne became known as one of the first black actors to land recurring, prominent roles on television, breaking barriers in Hollywood. He made appearances in iconic shows like Danger Island and The Banana Splits Adventure Hour, and even starred in action films during the 1970s. As the years went by, his career slowed down, but he was always remembered for his cultural impact and powerful screen presence. Rockne passed away in 2015 at the age of 83 from natural causes.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more amazing content, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with your friends and family. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us continue creating fantastic videos like this one. Thanks again, and see you next time.